All right, let's look at the first couple of the extra practice problems on 4.3. I'm going to do number 1 and 2 for you, and then maybe we'll get 4 and 5. We'll try to do 4 and 5. You should try number 3. I'll write the rule for you. The rule for 180 is that xy becomes negative x negative y. The rule for 90 is that xy becomes negative yx. And the rule for 270 is that xy becomes y negative x. And I got those rules from right above it. Okay, so there's the rules right up above it. You can see them. There's the rules that are on there. So let's take a look at number 1 here. We want to rotate 180. So right now, J is over -2 and up 4. So I want to change both signs. So J prime is going to become 2 and -4. I'm just changing both signs. That's it. So going over 2 and going down 4, there's J prime. We got K. K is the point -2, -4, -5, 1. So K prime is going to be 5, -1. We're just changing both signs. So over 5, down 1, right in there. There's K prime. L is the point -2, -2. So L prime is 2, 2. And then M is 1, 1. So M prime is going to be -1, -1. Just make the opposites of those. So that's going to go right. Oh no, M is 1, 1. So -1, and I just put it in the wrong place. Hold up. -1, -1. It's going to be right on that point right there. That is your M prime. And now you can connect those. And you'll have your rotated shape, and it's rotated around the origin. So that's K. See this K got rotated exactly 180 degrees to that K. Every single point got rotated 180. Now, number 2, we've got point S as -1, 5. So we want to apply the rule that says negative yx. So bring the back number 5 up to the front and make it negative, or its opposite, and put the x in the back and leave it. So it was a -1, we're going to keep it as -1. So -5, -1. So -2, -4, -5, -1 is going to be right here. This is S prime. That's a 90-degree rotation from this S to this S. You went 90 degrees. If you connected the S's and the center point, if I took this center point right here and went to S, and I went to S prime, that's going to make a 90-degree angle. That's a 90-degree rotation. T is the point -2, -4, -5, and 1. So T prime is going to be -1, and then you're going to keep -5. So -1, -5 is down here. That would be T prime. And then R, right now R is -4, 0. So R prime, you're going to bring the 0 up and change the sign, but you can't change 0 sign. And so 0, -4. So that's going to be right here. That is R prime. So if I connect the S and the T and the R and the S, you will have the exact same triangle. Every single point got rotated 90 degrees. 90 degrees. So you should try number 3 and see what yours looks like. Yours would be a rotation of 270. And so A is going to be like way over here because it's going to be like 270 degrees. Now this is a composition. That means more than one. Okay, so in this case we have 2 of them. So they want us to first reflect across the x-axis. The rule for that is to keep the x and to change the y. And your x-axis, we can darken it in right here. And you could just count. If n is 1 below, then n prime is going to be 1 above. If m is 2 below, then m prime is going to be 2 above. Or if m is 2 above, m prime is 2 below. So that's going to be your reflection across the x-axis. Okay, just like that. And then they want us to rotate it 180. So they want us to take the m prime, which right now is at -4, -4. And they want us to change both signs, because a 180 rotation is you're going to change x and change y. So they want us to do 4, 4 for m. So m is 4, 4. That's m double prime, actually. Sorry. That's m double prime. Let me fix that. So m double prime. We have m prime at the bottom, and then you're going to take this m prime, rotate it 180 degrees up to m double prime. N prime right now is the point -1, 2. So n double prime is the point 1, -2. So over 1 and down 2. Be right there, and that got rotated exactly 180, and there's your new shape right there. So you went from the original m and n, you flipped it over the x-axis to get n prime, and then you rotated it 180 to get m double prime and n double prime. The 90 degrees around the origin, our 90-degree rule is -yx. So they want us to first do the -yx. So m right now is -2, -1. So m prime, we're going to bring the y number in front and change its sign to a +1 and put the -2 in the back. So over 1 and down 2 is going to put me right there. Okay, that would be from here to here, a 90-degree rotation. That's m prime. N right now is 3, 1. So n prime, we are going to bring the y up front, the 1 up front, bring it its opposite, and put the 3 in the back. So -1, 3. So -1, 3 is right here in the center. That would be n prime. So there's your new shape right there, your new segment. That's just a rotation of 90 degrees. This n went 90-degree rotation to there. And then they want us to go over 2 to the right and 3 down. So I can just count that. So I'm going to do it on m prime. I'm going to go 3 to the right. So 1, 2, 3 right, 1, 2 down. That's going to be m double prime. N, 1, 2, 3 to the right, 1, 2 down is going to be right there. There is n double prime. There's your new shape. So you rotated it, then you translated it, and the chances are you're going to have to give me m double prime, which is now the point 4, -4, and n double prime, which is now the point 2, 1, and that is what you'd be asked for on a test. So you'd have to do both transformations and then find out where it would end up. Where is the last place the shape would be?